You don't have a passport?
No.
You need a passport.
Since when?
All the time.
Oh, when I was a
Over
kid, I
there.
never did.
You're a foreigner, you need a passport.
Oh, God.
Good morning! Today is the day that I go skydiving. In fact, both my dad and I are going to go skydiving for the first time. He's down in the lobby right now. I'm gonna go meet him. And we're gonna head over to Oceanside, California to meet our plane.
Well, that's disappointing that we won't see you.
No. Are you bleeping kidding me?
Did she really just cancel it?
Yeah, clouds.
Well, you're coming anyway.
What the hell?
I don't understand.
The first day I'm in the car with my dad. We're driving down to Oceanside for our skydiving trip that will be probably cut a little short.
Sure.
Cut low.
Low.
Ultimately, there are clouds out, and I think because of the way the tandem is set up and the way that this group does it, we can't fly into overcast skies. So we're going to wait until the clouds clear up. Hopefully they do. It's possible they won't. Chances of us skydiving today are pretty low. We were given a 20 or 30% chance of skydiving today, which is super frustrating because my dad came down from Northern California to come down to near San Diego.
Son of a boop!
Yeah, so that's what we're dealing with right now. We're driving another hour or so south. We just arrived, and we're gonna get our verdict shortly. Howdy.
Today.
No worries, we got 10 o'clock.
So we are not skydiving today, officially. We did stay there for a little bit, but ultimately, yeah, the clouds are not gonna
Cooperate.
Yeah, the weather's just not going to be what we need it to be, because it turns out to be FAA regulations. You can't skydive in the clouds, but usually the weather is better this time of year, so we're going to have to delay it to some other time. We are jumping from one relatively dangerous activity to another. Instead of going to skydiving today, because as I mentioned, the weather was poor when we were about to go diving, so that was canceled. We'll do that in a couple months, sometime in the near future. But then instead, we're gonna go down to northwestern portion of Baja, Mexico. We're going to Tijuana. We're heading south further into that border area. We'll see how much success we have. Because you think we don't need passports?
I don't think so.
We'll see. We have our driver's licenses, but we'll find out as we get closer to the border. We're gonna park on the US side just for convenience, and we're gonna walk into Mexico.
Your passport, please. You don't have a passport?
No.
You need a passport.
Since when?
All the time.
Oh, when I was a
Over
kid, I
there.
never did.
You're a foreigner, you need a passport.
Oh, God.
Is it driver license or a driver?
At home?
You don't come, you are not driving, and it's not a valid document. You're in
I was just
Mexico.
used to when I was a kid. It was okay.
And where are you going?
Just
For the day?
5 minutes.
Next time, bring your passport or at least the
Oh, we
application.
will. This is a surprise. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much.
We did it!
Wow. Without a passport.
We actually made it through border control without a passport, solid. Because of this guy.
Well, it just, told the truth. Hey, it wanted to do something with the sun, and, in lieu of the skydiving trip being canceled, and he was a nice guy, let us through.
Now we're going to walk around Tijuana a little bit.
Sun in the sky, sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Birds flying high. Breeze drifting on by.
Over there's the United States and food. Supposedly,
It's that way.
there's a whole country.
No, America's that way.
That's true, that's the other funny thing. The sign is literally pointing toward southern Mexico. We're at a little shop, just looking around.
Nice stuff. Nope, like very thin. What a treasure.
Got some UCLA. We're gonna start heading back to cross the border to the US. So there's signs now saying like US is over there, which is interesting because the previous sign we made mention of in the downtown area had USA pointed in the opposite direction. We made it. Made it through the border. We are back in the US now. We're heading toward our car. We're gonna head back up to Long Beach area.
Nice food.
We just made our way from San Diego back up to Long Beach, and we're about to go get dinner at Parker's Lighthouse. Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you very much. I'll go that way?
Yeah, we can just go out that way. Well, today was not the day that I thought I was going to have. It still was plenty fun. It was nice hanging out with my dad. He's now heading back toward Northern California. And it was a cool decision to go down to Tijuana. It was my second time there. Interesting though to trade skydiving in Oceanside, California for a quick visit to Tijuana. Not the obvious, but still very enjoyable. My dad and I are not calling it quits on skydiving. We're going to reschedule. We're going to go somewhere where we can be more confident about the weather not holding us back. I'm going to get ready for work. I have work tomorrow and the rest of this week. So I will sign the video off there. I will see you guys next week. Bye.
All these people.
Ooh, that's so sad.
He worries when he goes.
Howdy.
Today.
He worries when he goes. 10 o'clock.